Dion win.
Hi everyone, welcome back for the very first time, and I'm here again with another review for you, and today we'll be discussing Paul Verhoeven's Benedetta. And this film has been slated for a release, I think it was in 2019 originally, then it was 2020, got cancelled because of COVID, and then Cannes obviously made sure that they got to show it in 2021. It received very mixed reviews, as we would expect from a Verhoeven film. He is that director that either you love or hate. I don't think there's a middle ground, but everybody was intrigued to know what was going to happen with a nun period piece of kind of the hyper-erotic variety that only Verhoeven wants to make. So enough introducing, let's get talking. Benedetta is based during the late 15th century with plague ravaging the land. Benedetta Carlini joins the convent in Pescia, Tuscany as novice. Capable from an early age of performing miracles, Benedetta's impact on life in the community is immediate and momentous. Honestly, this, I think, was the most fun Verhoeven has had with a film for quite some time, and I think he just likes toying with his audiences with this because it's a really kind of cynical look at kind of faith, but also a kind of deep dive into sexuality and kind of the explorations of understanding yourself. And I think this kind of heaven and hell kind of Dante's Inferno is kind of pushed down on you, which I truly admired. And I thought to myself, this is what Verhoeven loves to do. I think he likes to play with the people that watch his films, because you're not always sure what's going to happen in these films, but you know kind of the course that it's going to take. And it's filled with these kind of usual hyper-erotic tropes that he has. And I can't really compare it to any other film because it feels a bit more kind of, there's a sensualness to it that I was a bit surprised by, but there's that kind of hypersexualization that happens in the film that Verhoeven's so well known for. Because there is a nice balance to it, I think, but it enhances the story even more because it builds more tension because of it. But this deep exploration into kind of the foundations of the church is what I truly admired in this film, because he kind of looks at how these foundations are created and the sense of kind of potentially creating a fictitious kind of world around a lie. And I think that like these seeds of doubt are continuously planted in this film. It's quite a long film, and we'll get to the narrative in a minute, but I really just like the way he kind of works around what is going on in this film, and this kind of mocking really of the way that the church has established itself is something that Verhoeven kind of like to point the finger at. He's like, look at this. And that's what Verhoeven's known for. He is a provocateur, and I think within Benedetta you get that. Now, the narrative is kind of the main problem with Benedetta because it does lose traction at times, and I can't really pinpoint why that is, but there are just moments where there's just either too much dialogue or there's just not enough build up to like the next scene. And even though we have these kind of deep poignancy moments and kind of really thought-provoking scenes, it doesn't always gel and connect. And that's the weird thing about this. I think potentially if the film was cut down a little bit more, it might have worked better. But I think Virginie Efriat is phenomenal as Benedetta here. I think it's beyond comprehension what she delivers within this film, but she sells it well. And she carries this film with great weight, but it's beautifully executed by her. And it's from its visually kind of striking sense of cinema, Benedetta is another great Verhoeven film that you should definitely check out. If you've seen Benedetta, please let me know in the comment section below what you thought of it, and if you haven't, what is your favorite Verhoeven film? I'm always intrigued to know. And my next video will be So You Want to Get Into Kiyoshi Kurosawa. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.